These humans messed with the wrong cat. The powerful leader of Nyaa is not to be taken lightly. After all, I just got evicted. How did this happen? I mean, I knew this was gonna happen eventually, but the timing really couldn't have been worse. Man, now what am I supposed to do? Maybe this tiny box isn't so bad. After all, there is no rent, no intern to gamble on gacha, no...
Master, we finally found you. We found some posters that will help you. Nyaa can't operate in a box. Master, the little guy even found a place that gives free cookies.
Well, since you guys went through that much trouble, I guess I can't really object. It can't be that hard finding a new place, right? According to the address on the flyer, this should be the place. I am a bit nervous, but we got this. We will get that apartment. Hello? I came here from the apartment flyer. I'm interested in becoming a tenant.
So you're the one looking to rent the apartment. May I get your... pets? You brought pets with you?
They're not pets, they're... Well, that one didn't go so well. But surely we'll have better luck on our second choice. Okay, maybe this time you guys should hide, just in case... Oh, hi, sweetie. I got told you'll be arriving today. Would you be so kind to answer some questions for me? Reading through your information, your work history is definitely peculiar. Can you please elaborate on your current occupation, as well as an estimate of your monthly income? The information I was given was very vague, so we need to validate this information in order to move forward. I'm the powerful leader of a shadow organization responsible for bringing the corrupt to justice. Regarding my income, that is classified information that can't be shared with outsiders, but I promise if it's money you seek, we're able to procure any amount of funds you need. That's... I might have to call the cops on this one. I just remember I left something inside, so I shall go get that. We'll call you if we decide to finally take you on that offer. She is not gonna call me at all, is she? Guess the next place it is.
One eternity later.
No robots, no pets, no debt. These people don't know who they're messing with. I'm a powerful leader. Maybe I should give them a piece of my mind, and that way they'll be willing to... Huh? Oh, you're the... right, the intern. Hi. Whoa! This will be the perfect place for the new and rebranded Nyaa. We will do many heists and get many members. And wait! Members! How will we get new members? Oh! Hello? Hey, hi! Hi! So, welcome to Nyaa Corp! I am the powerful and tubular leader, Ramis. I'm the big boss around here. That's what, that's what people usually call me. What? Ranger, I can't hear you. What was that you said? I'm afraid I can't really hear what you said. Care to run that by me again? What? They can't hear me? I'm pretty sure they can hear me fine from up here. What do you mean? You're saying they can't see my face right now? That I should probably sit on the chair properly? What? Why? Fine, I guess I can do that. Okay. Sorry, I think his voice box got broken. Anyway. Hi! As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. I'm the big boss here. My name is Ramis. And you must be the ones that we're expecting for the job interview, right? Right? You're probably not one of those like sellers that try to sell us like random useless stuff. We've had a bunch of those recently. It's not been fun. But here in Nile Corp, not Nylina, the Nile Corp, yeah. We are definitely not desperate for employees or anything. So I'm assuming that you guys are here for the job interview. So I'll give you the TLDR. I was hoping Ranger here would do the honors, but seems like his voice box is broken. Might be the rain. Even though I thought he was waterproof. Odd. Anyway, I'll give you the TLDR. I'm not gonna ask you the typical job questions, like where do you see yourself in 5 years, or ask why I should hire you, your weaknesses, your strengths, yada 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 yada. Yeah, I'm not really gonna do that here, because we don't have the time. We definitely have a very long list of applicants. And we don't really want to waste our time pretty much having people answer the same exact things. So instead, what we opted for is a little test. Because I think that's the best way to test the abilities and see if the people applying for this job are actually skilled at it. So, this test, I'll proceed to explain once the intern brings the computer. Intern! Computer! Intern? Oh god, is he on his break right now? Intern, I need a computer. Can you please bring the computer? My god, people in this place. Okay, seems like the intern won't bring me the computer, so I guess I'll have to go get them myself. Thank you! Finally. Okay. Might have to take that off his check. Out of his paycheck. Anyway, so you see this computer here. In this computer, we'll be performing a little test. Intern, you didn't turn on the computer. What's the point of bringing the monitor if the computer is off? Boot it up! Come on. Thank you. Ignore the Windows XP noise. I promise that they're definitely updated. These computers are definitely updated. Do not be concerned about that. But as you can see here, this is a simple logging screen. Not that hard. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to crack my password. Clearly, you'll be able to do something like that if you're applying for a job like this, right? You're gonna have to crack my password and log in into this host PC. And here I have all my introduction files and all you need to know about Nylina, so pretty essential stuff right here. If you manage to get it correct though, I'll probably have to put a hit on you, because you'll kind of be dangerous for Nylina, so... but you'll at least be hired! So there's that, right? You'll at least be hired. But yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on you though. You're probably, a little too dangerous. Anyway, I will not provide hints as to what the password is. Because, clearly you guys can guess that without me providing hints, if you're as good as you say you are. So, no hints will be provided during this test. Now that that's been gotten out of the way, it's your opportunity to give your best guesses. So, what do you think are the best guesses as to what the password is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You really think I would go for something that simple? Exploding Katsudon's 11? Tisk. Don't you know the safe passwords 101? What happened to putting a special letter, a number, and uppercase? Come on there. You think, like, the password would be something that simple? Potato? That's a very easy to guess password. Hunter 2? You forgot your special character there. Chiaki the cutest? Fire Emblem. You're still missing a special character there. That's just numbers and letters. Come on now, people. You guys are forgetting your special characters in there. Sweet 124. You guys have some interesting guesses. Very interesting guesses. I don't know, these will be correct. But, you know what they say. You always gotta give it a shot. So taking in all your guesses, what if I just combine them all? Wouldn't that be better? You know, you guys have some interesting guesses. So, what if I just combine all of the guesses you just submitted. What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay, we shall do that. Ranger, take that in. We shall combine all the guesses that were provided here. And see if maybe by any chance you happen to guess the password. What? What's wrong? Did you not get the password? You look a little disappointed. You don't look very happy about the results. You're kind of frowning right now. Are you unhappy with your results? It's fine. Everyone fails the interview all the time, you know? You can just try again next year. It's not that bad. It'll be fine. Okay. Are you sure about this? You really think they're a good fit for Nylina? I'm not so sure. I mean, I guess they didn't leave. Sure. I don't know if we should really trust them there. I know you've been here for a while. I know you're the intern. You've been here for a bit, but I don't know. I mean, I guess they didn't run away though, so that's a heads up. But okay, sure. Sure. I'll trust your judgment. And we'll see how they are. Anyways, intern, you need to remove their blindfold already. They can't see. Like, they're already here. The blindfold is kind of unnecessary. So, intern, remove the blindfold. What do you mean you can't remove the blindfold? Do you actually put it too tight around them? Okay, give me this. I'll do it myself. Nyaa! You've been hacked by the powerful and tubular Maine Coon hacker, Chiaki Katsumi! Welcome to my secret hideout. Hi, hello. Hi, it's me. You passed the test! Congratulations! You did it! Yeah, the password test was rigged from the start. I'm sorry. This was all just meant to test your reaction. And honestly, you were kind of intriguing. You have very interesting reactions. You have very interesting reactions. Most people usually just run away. Or they smash the monitor. Do you have any idea how many monitors we had to get for this test? A lot of them. A lot of them. We had a lot of monitor smashers recently. A lot. Every time like someone would come here and do the test, they'll be like, oh, this test sucks! And they'll smash the monitor. So, I'm actually kind of glad that for once we didn't get someone that smashed the monitor. It's kind of refreshing, if anything. It's kind of refreshing. You had very interesting reactions. You were either confused or calling me a brat or whatever. But yeah, most people would usually call it nonsensical and kind of leave or smash the monitor. But you kind of stuck around regardless, so props for that. You passed the test. So you're hired. Congratulations. Also, why are you staring at me like that? Is there something on my face? Are you staring at my face like that? It's kind of rude, you know. It's kind of rude. I don't like when people stare at me. My mask. What do you mean my? Don't look at me. I'm self-conscious. I'm self-conscious when people look me in the eyes. Like I know it's weird. I know pink and green. I've heard it all before, okay? I've heard it all before. Like, why pink and green eyes? That's an eye combination. I've heard that before, okay? I know my eyes are odd. It's a weird combination. I used to actually wear a pink contact on my other eye. Because people would usually stare at my eyes otherwise. But I kind of opted for the mask because it was more convenient. And actually kind of made me look cooler. Yeah. But back to the main point. That's besides the main point. You don't need to know that. That's irrelevant, so forget about that. Forget that you heard that. Anyway. Now that you're working for me, this is important stuff. It's important information. You will need to remember what your boss looks like. You know, you can't go like forgetting like the moment I leave and you're like, what boss? What does boss look like again? No, you can't go around and forget what your boss looks like. So, I shall show you. I shall show my chart points, my best points, you know, all that important stuff. So, let's do that. Let's get on with that. So, okay. So, I got my cool shoes. Got my cool boots, as you can see. Very nice. They're very comfy, actually. Very comfy boots. You can also kind of see my tail just swirling around over there. My hypnotic tail, as some people have called it before. You got my really cool tall boots, as you can see over here. There's a little cat ears in the boots. Yeah. Very, very nice tall boots. They have no heels on them. Before you actually claim that they have heels on them, they don't have heels on them. And we have my dress. You can see a little bit of the dress over here. It has a pixel pattern on it. And look at this really cool stuff. It's cool. Isn't it cool? Aren't you very impressed about like the binary pattern on the cape? I bet it's very impressive. It's one of my best tricks at parties. Oh yeah. Is there a secret message? I don't know. Maybe you'll have to decode it. And we have this little cross patch. Very nice. And we have this little emblem here. This little emblem. It does a little funny thing. It does a little silly thing. So you'll kind of need to pay attention to it. Because when I show you my expressions, this little emblem might do a little something as well. So you gotta pay attention, okay? You can't miss it. Okay. And I also have some pins on my cape over here. Very important pins. Very important stuff. Can't forget them. And we got little fish clips and a bow and my little head clip. Yeah. Okay. I guess we will go with the expressions first and then... Actually, no. I think it's better to show off the dress. Okay, so let me... hold on. Anyways, hold on. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Okay. So yeah. You can see I have this little power bank. This is a power bank, by the way. Not a purse. Not a coin purse. This is a power bank. And I have these little USBs. These little USBs. You're probably wondering what they have on them. You're probably wondering what sort of information hides in these. Well, what do you want to find out, What do you want to find out? But, who knows? Maybe one day you'll find out. Wouldn't you want to find out what's in them? And also, I have this little cool tattoo. This is a tattoo, by the way, totally not body paint or anything. This is totally a real tattoo. Don't believe the lies that you may hear around Nylina that this is a fake tattoo. This is totally a real tattoo. This is totally 100% real. Not fake, not body paint, no nothing like that. Yes. But yeah. And also my cool gloves. I really like fingerless gloves. And while wearing normal gloves would be good, I kind of need to type, so I can't have my typing skills be hindered by non-fingerless gloves. So, I wear fingerless instead. I would say my gloves are pretty cool if I say so myself. But yeah. And now... Oh. For this, I will need the cape back so you can see the little emblem thing that I told you about. So, I shall be right back. Hold on. Don't look at the flying saucer, okay? Here. Don't look at the flying saucer. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Okay. Now, for the expressions, pretty sure you might have seen one. The blush. It's not like I get embarrassed easily or anything. Like, no. Why would I? I'm a powerful leader. Getting embarrassed is not among the things that define me. Not at all. And then I have this one. This is me. This is me when you mess around and find out. You don't want to mess around and find out, do you? You don't want to mess around and find out. You don't want to know what the fun tunnel really is. You don't want to know. I've heard stories. I've heard stories of people that go to the fun tunnel. So don't push your buttons, rookie. Anyway. Anyway. And then, there's also this one for when you do something very odd. Very peculiar. It's like, what? This is for the times that, like, you guys say some pretty odd stuff. Pretty, peculiar stuff that is beyond my level of understanding. Like, what? Pretty odd. I don't get it. I don't really get it. Like passing the test. You could say that, yeah. Like passing the test. Like passing the test. That was my reaction when you actually passed. I was like, wait, what? Really? Ah, that's odd. You know, pretty odd stuff. And then, there's this one. I usually don't like wearing these among other members of Nylina because they like to call me a nerd. They like to call me a nerd. It's like, ha, nerd. These are not nerd glasses. These are my computer glasses, okay? My eyes need to be protected from the blue screens. So, I need to wear my computer glasses. I spend a lot of time on the monitors. Like, come on now. So don't even dare to say nerd. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I see those nerds in chat. Nerd alert! To the fun tunnel would be. Unbelievable. See, this is why I didn't want to show the new people at Nylina these. I knew they were gonna say that. I knew they were gonna say that. I felt it in my bones. But alas. It beat thee. Okay. Anyway. I'll remove those. I don't need to be called nerd any longer. Anyway, and these are when I see something really cool. Oh my god! Treats! Sweets! Where? For me! Yeah. This is when I see something really cool. Lots of treats. Lots of sweets. Lots of cool stuff like that. Sparkly things. Yeah! When I look at the sparklies, I'm like, oh my god! Yeah. Or a new game too. That is true. Yes. Okay. And then, we have... sad. It's a very sad occasion. This is me when I have to work after hours in Nylina because the interns spend all the money on Gata again. This is so terrible. This is so terrible. It's so tragic. This cannot be. Yeah, this is my look at at the general income that Nylina is making being in the red because the intern decided to spend all the money on gacha. Oh man, those 5-star waifus. Oh man, really unfortunate. But yeah, and then there's also you're probably not gonna see this one other than other than today, but I just thought it was kind of funny looking. So I thought I would show you what it looks like. This is the face that I would make if I were actually drunk, but I don't drink, so... I look drunk. I straight up look drunk. It's like, huh? Huh? Eh? Yeah. You look terrified. I look a little bit drunk with my mouth closed. Oh, God. Yeah. And then, there's one last one. For this, I'll need to get a little further away so you can see it. It is! Hold on. For this one, I would need the intern to set something up so you can kind of see it in action. So you can kind of see this one in action, because it's kind of important that you see it in action. But yes. So, what do you think? Ain't it cool? Hold on. Trying to see if this thing will work. The intern didn't really set it up in advance. Test. How unfortunate. I guess you have to wait till the actual day of for this to work. Doesn't seem like it's... Oh, hold on. Okay, it's working now. Okay, I shall show you now how it looks in the flesh. Ba-da-ba-bum! It's a game! Yeah, and it works with the controller and everything. Yeah! I have my own gaming controller now. Oh yeah. I can game. I can press the buttons. Yeah, it responds to the controller inputs as well. Indeed, sir. Truly a WoW gaming moment. For Nylina. Oh yeah, we winning with this one. And it also works without the capelet as well. Hold on. Don't look at the flying saucer, okay? There you go. They say you will get cursed if you look upon the flying saucer, so don't. Yeah. Yeah. What? Alas. Okay. So, the flying saucer again. Don't look at the flying saucer. That's irrelevant. Don't look at it. But now that you had a good look at your boss and you totally will be sure to remember this, right? Can't forget. Come on now. I showed you like all my charm points and everything. So you better not forget. This is important stuff. You can't just forget after the first date. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, now that was out of the way, we shall move with the formalities, I guess. All the formal stuff. Hold on. I need to get the flying saucer again. Okay, there you go. Okay. Now, it's formality time. Intern, the presentation. Bring the presentation. I am behind the presentation. Hold on. You guys need to get moved. I'm about to move you. Just as a general warning, hold on to your seats. As I'm gonna move you now. Okay, there you go. You've been moved. I should probably shrink a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it should be... Maybe I should shrink you, actually. Yeah, get shrunken. Get shrunken. Okay, I think I don't cover anything. You need to get shrunken more. Hold on. Yeah, shrunken. I cover a little bit of it. Hold on, I need to move this. The intern didn't set it up properly. Okay, I think that overall kind of shows for the most part. Okay, awesome. Where is my cursor? There it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, time to start with the main introduction. Hello. My actual name is Chiaki Katsumi. I guess you're allowed to know that now, since you got hired and everything. But, I'm also known as Ramis. Ramis is my code name. We only use this for formalities and the like. It's not really, like, something that, you guys have to call me, though. You can just call me Chiaki. Chiaki's okay. But, you could call me the big boss. You could also call me the big boss. People around here call me the big boss. Also, I might have to deduct the intern some of his salary for this. He put a picture of me without the mask. My god. Tisk. Anyway, don't mind that. I should have crossed that out so you guys wouldn't see this. This is classified information. My species, I'm a Maine Coon cat. I'm a cat. Contrary to what people may believe, that I may be fused with you guys, no, I'm 100% a feline. I'm a Maine Coon cat, which ties into my height. I'm the biggest cat around. Maine Coons are one of the biggest cats, actually the biggest type of cat. So I'm the biggest cat around at a whopping 150 centimeters. At a whopping 150 centimeters. That's the biggest cat around. Oh yeah. 150. Big cat. Very big cat. My birthday is February 3rd. This is a national holiday in Nylena. So please don't forget it. I'll be sad if you forget it. I'll be very sad. And if I'm sad, then that's bad. That's bad, because then the entire office starts falling apart. But yes, my birthday is February 3rd. So don't forget it. It's a national holiday in Nylena, so that should be enough for you to remember. And fans, that's what you guys are called. Katsudons. That's your name. That's you. You'll find a picture of yourself soon enough. If you don't have a mirror nearby. So, yeah. That's you. It's you guys right there. And my Oshi marks? Cat and computer. I feel it's very self-explanatory. I'm the cat on the PC. So I feel like that's very self-explanatory. The cat on the computer. That's me. That's me. But yes. This is how you know that you're a member of Nylena. You can secretly rep these, and like another member of Nylena would look at you and be like, oh yeah, you're a member of Nylena. I know. This is how you do it very subtly, so normal people wouldn't know that you're a member of Nylena. And that way they won't find out about Nylena. This is your very like subtle way of doing it. Wearing the Oshi marks. Okay, next slide. Intern! Can you fix the slides again? They're broken! Okay, thank you. Don't mind that. So, fun facts about me. Moi. The cat you see over here. That's me. Yeah. I'm the big boss. Just in case you forgot. I know there's a lot of information here, so... Just in case you forgot, I'm the big boss. Smiley face. The smiley face was important. So, yeah. I'm the big boss. That's all you need to know. I don't know how to take compliments. Don't mind that. Anyway. Yeah. That's, yeah. I'm an energetic plus calm combo. People say that somehow I have a relaxing voice, but also being kind of energetic, so... people over here at Nylena kind of summarized it as like, you're kind of energetic, but you're also kind of calm. It's kind of weird, so... I think this is probably the best description about myself. I'm energetic, but also kind of calm. So... yeah, energetic, calm combo. You never know what you're gonna get. The best of both worlds, as they say. Ah, yeah. And then I'm 50% we ball. And 50% we consider all possibilities. So I'm kind of like a bit of an overthinker, but I also like to ball. I also like to just ball. Sometimes you kind of just gotta ball. We ball. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta ball, you know? You just gotta throw caution to the wind and say, we ball. Oh, yeah. It's important stuff. Important stuff. Okay. Next slide. Next slide. Ba-bam. Things I like! You need to know what your boss likes. This is important stuff. I like video games. You probably didn't know this one. I'm pretty sure this was very unexpected. I'm pretty sure like people were like, I wonder what she likes. It's totally not video games. I'm pretty sure this one was the most unexpected. No way! I know, right? Pretty unexpected stuff. I also really like plushies. I don't know if I really look like the type of person that would, but yes, I really like plushies. I like to hug plushies. They're comfy and nice. And you probably saw my security shark in the background. I'll elaborate a little bit on him later. Then, I also like ice cream. I really like ice cream. Especially cookies and cream. I love sweets, but ice cream is a pretty big favorite. So, all sweets, but ice cream. And also I like Scooby-Doo. I really, really like Scooby-Doo. It's one of my favorite cartoons. It's one of my childhood cartoons. I love Scooby-Doo. Even despite its modern iterations not being great. It hasn't been great. Scooby-Doo fans have been going through it. But that's okay. We can't all win, you know? We can't always catch those W's. With things like Velma and the Scoob movie, we can't always win. But I still love Scooby-Doo, even despite its not very good modern stuff. I also really like musicals. I really enjoy watching both movie musicals and stage musicals. I really enjoy Hamilton and Heathers. Those are two of the musicals that I really enjoy. And I really like The Greatest Showman as well. Yeah. Mystery stuff! I mean, if you didn't guess by Scooby-Doo... If you didn't guess by Scooby-Doo... yes, I like mystery stuff. I would say it's one of my favorite genres when it comes to media. I really, really like mystery stuff. All that solving mysteries, piecing together clues, all that stuff. You would think being a hacker that, like, we would be at odds with detectives, but... I don't know, I think what detectives do is pretty neat. But if you're out to catch me, better try your luck, detective. But yeah, I really like all that mystery stuff. Pretty neat stuff. Pretty neat stuff. Really, really enjoy it. And the goat. I love Hamtaro. I hold Hamtaro very dearly to my heart. I love him very dearly. It's very sad that there's no new Hamtaro games. And it hurts my soul. I love him. I love him very much. Hamtaro means the world to me. He holds a very special place in my heart. He's just a little guy in this big, big world. And that's okay. Okay, now on to the next slide. Okay, hold on. Wah. Games! The video games! I had to simplify this slide or else it would be too long. Or else it would have been too long, so I kind of simplified it a little bit. With, first one, Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney. I'm a very, 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 very big Ace Attorney fan. I love him. I love the whole trial mystery. I love it. It's one of my favorite series ever. I really, 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 really like it. And then, I really like monster taming games. Things like Cassette Beast, Pokemon. I like the little critters. I really like the little critters. I like having a group of little critters and being friends, and then we all go together and beat up bosses. I think that's really neat. Whether we beat up bosses or we beat up other people. I like the little critters. And then, Fire Emblem. I love fire and I love the emblems. And I love firing the emblems too. One of my favorite Fire Emblem games? Sacred Stones. I love Sacred Stones. I really, really like Sacred Stones. And I want a remake, but that's besides the point. And then I also like 3D platformers. I'm not very good at them, but I like them. I really, really like 3D platformers. I kind of suck because I don't have a very good depth perception. I can't really look at depth perception that well. But I really like 3D platformers. They're pretty fun. Pretty fun games. I also love Eve! I put Eve, but there's a lot of other RPG Maker games that I really like. But Eve, though! I love Eve! The more people need to play Eve. I love Eve so much. I love the music. I love the story. I have plushies of Eve. It's one of my favorite games. They're not in this room, but I own plushies of Eve because I love Eve so much. I really love Eve. And there's many more, but I had to simplify this slide. There's Eve plushies. There are. There's a plushie of Gary, Eve, and Mary. But yeah, okay. Now to the next slide. Now for the credits. For the people that were responsible in giving me form. To my art mama, Saipako. They were the ones responsible for designing how I look like and also the model art. Yeah. They're the ones responsible for my very powerful appearance. Yeah. And for allowing me to move, Rain Lee. Rain Lee is my rigging papa and is the one that allowed me to be able to move like this. Yeah. And there's the other people that were involved in the new and rebranded Nyaa. Hold on, let me see why this is in. There you go. Here you go. All the people involved in all the things that you saw. Well, you haven't seen the ending screen yet, but you'll see it. The lore video art by Lampat. And the starting screen by Tansima. Slide designs by Divi. These cute slides that you see right now were made by Divi or Manetan. And the alerts by Cute Nikitan. The schedule that you will see around the end was made by Monorin. The stinger that you saw between all the switching, that was by Ore-sama Pao. The BGM that you saw at the starting on right now, and the one you're gonna hear around the ending, were made by Solusozo. This room was made by Moshi Studio. And the ending screen that you will see eventually was made by Yoki. And the emotes by Karaoshi, the emotes that you're using right now. There's only like 2 emotes that I drew myself. But most of the emotes were made by Karaoshi. I only drew a couple myself. Okay, now for the next slide. Yeah. So we have the tags. They're kind of simple. I kind of simplified them because I felt like it would be easier to just have like three tags. This was for clips and memes, but we'll get to that later. So general stuff. That's my name, Chiaki Katsumi. So this is for all the other stuff that doesn't fall under these 2 tags. And there's the art tag, Katsu Canvas. This is only for safer work art. I don't really engage with NSFW. You are free to get whichever art you want, naturally. But I will just ask that you keep it out of this tag, since this is a safer work tag. I'm not planning on making an NSFW tag because I don't really see the need to, since I don't really engage with that sort of art. And it feels a bit disingenuous to make that tag and like just not interact with it. So yeah, like I don't want like artists to actually like draw stuff and I just don't interact with it because it's not something that I personally interact with. So that's the reason behind the decision of not making an NSFW art tag. And then there's this clips/memes, which is Chiaki Katsumi. So I forgot to add it here. The intern didn't remind me, but yeah, this is supposed to be clips and memes. And just in case you forgot or you didn't bring your mirrors, this is you! This is you! This is you right here! Look at that! You're right there. This is you. This is how you guys look like. It's you. I decided to include you in this space because I didn't know what to put in here. I didn't know what to put in here. And the empty space was bothering me greatly. So I was like, this is you. I thought it would be something essential to include. Okay, now that this is out to do it, I guess I could show you a little bit of the room. Okay, let me shrink. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so you can see over here, there's the safety shark. The lore behind that. I move around a lot when I sleep, and I can easily fall off. So I have this shark on the side of the bed, so I don't actually fall off the bed. And this is my safety shark. And Ranger is there, staring at you menacingly. And then I have that PC. Is not the PC that I usually use for work. This is just a leisure PC. So that's a leisure PC. And you see some plushies up there? That's Nico. I'm covering Nico. Okay, that's Nico. You see those plushies there? That's Nico right there. I own two because why have one when you can have two? That's my explanation. That's totally my legit explanation. Don't worry about that. It's Nico with a K and Nico with a C. And then there's the TV for gaming. I have all my video game collection right here. And I have my totally two Switches that I own. I totally own two and not only one. So yes, my totally two Switches and not the other Switch that I took from the intern. Don't worry about that. And there's the PS5. And then there's some notes on the corkboard over there. I don't remember what I wrote there, but it was probably important. And that's the general gist of it. That's the general gist of the room. Yeah. But. We still have one last surprise. And maybe some people already put 2 and 2 together. Maybe we have some detectives in chat and already put 2 and 2 together as to what that surprise is. I wonder if we already got some people guessing as to what that last surprise is. I wonder. But in case we don't have anyone that guessed what that last surprise is, I shall do the grand reveal. Of what that last surprise is. And intern, where's my drum roll? There you go. I don't think it's audible. It wasn't audible for you guys, but there it is. Pati. We got to celebrate the improved and the new Nylina. Celebrate the new Nylina. I'm releasing some merch. I'll be going through these individually. So let me just. This is the acrylic stand. So you guys can take me to places and take cool pictures. As I wanna see all the cool places that you guys go to. So if you see something cool and you're like, oh my god, I bet the boss would like that. You can take a picture and put me there. Be like, boss, I saw this cool stuff, it reminded me of you. And I'm like, Thank you. And then we have you guys. This is an omanju. It has a squeaker inside, so you can squish it. Gently. You can squish it gently. Gently. Not with anger. No. Gently, with love and appreciation. Not with anger and frustration. Hold gently like burger. Yes. We're supposed to hold gently like burger. Yeah, this is you guys. You have a squeaker inside, so you can make funny sounds. Then we have this metal collectible card. You show this to that door in the back, to that secret cool room in the back, and they'll be like, "Ah, yeah, you're part of the cool kids club. Okay, I'll let you in." We totally have that in the back, by the way. I totally didn't make that up or anything. I totally didn't make that up or anything. We totally have that cool room in the back, right, Intern? He said he did. He said we do have that cool kids room in the back. Yeah, totally. This is a cool metal collectible card. It's a little bit hard to tell in this picture. Hold on. So, it has this little design that says hacker, and then it has a Nylina HQ ID. Yeah. This is your ID for the Cool Kids Club in the back. Yeah. Okay. And then we have... Hold on. Enter, the presentation broke again. Please fix it. Okay, there you go. He fixed it. Thank you. We have this cool acrylic keychain. Look at that. You know, if you want a more portable version to carry around, to places, there's this one. And I can stare at you smugly with this katsu as well. We can look at you smugly like that. But yeah, this is a more portable version, the pocket version. Yeah. And that should be it. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back on this, cause there's still a little something. There's still a little something that I forgot to mention. So let me go back on this. If you get the full bundle, you can get this cool button. There's this really cool button stuff. Look at that. You can get this cool free bonus button if you buy the bundle. Like, isn't that so cool? So neat. And you can get this. You can get this stuff at this magical link. At this very magical link. Oh yeah, for free, yes. You get this button for free if you get the entire bundle. It's this free, cool button. So you can put it in like a backpack, or if you just like collecting buttons. You know, whichever you please. Yeah. And now, let's move on to... Hold on, let me put this here. This one moves automatically, I believe. There you go. Now let me show you the schedule. Let me show you the schedule for this week. Let me see. Where is the schedule, Intern? Where did you put this thing? You put so many sources. Okay. It's being covered right now. Hold on. I might need to... Actually, I can cover the art. That's not important. Let me move this thing. Hold on. The thing is just locked in place. Whoop. Let me temporarily put this away. Okay. So, here's the schedule for next week. Where's my cursor? Doko. I think the cursor is getting eaten by the schedule. Okay. So. There's two things here that are gonna change, which is Tuesday and Wednesday. Because they haven't arrived yet. Unfortunately, we're having some courier issues in Nylina, and these two things didn't arrive in time. So yeah, we're fighting the courier people, unless they somehow arrive in time. if somehow arrive in time for next week. But yes, these two are bound to change because courier issues. But yeah, for Monday, we have Paper Mario. Tuesday, if the stars align, we'll play Enter the Matrix for the GameCube. And for Wednesday, we'll do Super Monkey Ball Mania. And for Thursday, we'll play Slay the Princess. And Friday, we'll do Spanish karaoke. And Saturday, Untitled Goose Game. Gotta do shenanigans as Goose. And on Sunday, I shall rank all the Fire Emblem lords and main characters. As the Fire Emblem fan that I am, my opinion shall totally be unbiased. But yeah, that is the general schedule for next week. Regarding tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow, we will have a post-debut yap. A post-debut yappening. As it is customary. And Sunday, we'll be playing something. We'll be playing something. It's a surprise. I wonder what it could be. I wonder. Aren't you so curious now? Aren't you so curious now what it could be? Ooh, don't you wanna know? Ooh. But yeah, for tomorrow we'll be doing some yappening. Some yappening. We shall yap. But for now, that is everything. That is everything from me. One last cool view. One last cool view. But yeah, thank you so much for dropping by. For dropping by my debut, my rebranding debut. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. And the most important part, some people may not know this, but there's a very important part that you must not forget. You must not never forget. I wonder if you guys know. I wonder if you know what that is. Do you know? Do you know? Some people got it! Yeah! To stay tubular! Yeah! Yeah! Okay. And that is it. Bye-bye! Bye. Ciao! Good. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.